Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be reviewing some care guides. So I recently acquired these. I'm not going to say the name of the pet store. I'm not hating on them or anything, but I've looked through these and they are the best. So we got a leopard gecko care guide and a crested gecko care guide. I think we'll start with the crested gecko. Pet care, lifespan 15 to 20 years if you have good care. Average size 8 to 10 inches long. That's a big crested gecko. Cage temp 75 to 80 degrees. 80 I think is a little bit high. I like to keep mine at least 75. Cage humidity 85%. As long as you have a spot where they can go where it's not as humid. Normal behavior and interaction. Crested geckos are sweet, docile creatures. They can be tamed and handled. However, they are excellent jumpers. Cresties will drop their tails and lose them when they are trying to escape a predator. Their tails do not grow back, so be careful when handling. They can also change their color from light to dark in order to camouflage. Yeah, it's called firing up or firing down. They do it a lot in the dark. Rango, let me find him. I think he's fired up right now. He's fired up right now. He's chunky. He's fired up right now. Feeding. They're omnivorous, eats both live prey and fruit. Commercially available crested gecko diet is a power meal replacement that is mixed with water to form a paste. That stuff is amazing. It kind of smells good too. Not gonna taste it though. Place your dish of diet in the enclosure at night. Remove it in the morning. A variety of feeder insects also need to be offered several times a week. Soft fruits such as bananas can be offered to your gecko. Yeah, I guess. Supplements. Crested gecko diet you purchase should have a good balance of vitamins and minerals sufficient for your crested gecko's need. Water. A large water bowl with fresh dechlorinated water must be available always in your crested gecko's tank. Change daily. This is a kind of a mixed topic because a lot of people don't keep their give their crested gecko a water dish because their tank is so humid it makes condensation and you can't see the tank, but they lick the droplets off. I do keep mine, but it's not a big one. Housing and environment. To regulate their body temperature, have a warm side and a cool side of the enclosure. Should be maintained. Crested geckos love to climb, therefore your enclosure should have many branches and plants to do so. Yes, they are arboreal species. They can stick on basically anything. Don't poop on me, please. Oh, he's gonna poop on me. Anyway, they are arboreal, and crested gecko care, diet on you. Crested gecko care and leopard gecko care get mixed up so much, and vice versa, they both get abused and not taken care of, right? Also, Phantom's like munching down on a mouse right there. I don't know if you can see him. Enclosure size. Crested gecko tank should be at least 29 gallon high or larger for 3 adults. No. And then 20 gallon high for 1 large adult. Your enclosure should be secure with mesh lid. No, I mean, they're not wrong with the mesh lid, but it doesn't hold humidity well. UVB light. Exposure to UVB light is critical, allowing the animal to synthesize vitamin D, vitamin D3 in their skin, and metabolize calcium in their body. Well, I don't really think vitamin D, or UVB is necessary because where they're from in New Caledonia, they're in a jungle, man. There's not much sunlight. Now, if you gave it to them, they would definitely use it, but I don't think it's crucial like a bearded dragon would. Substrate. Recommended to use loose coconut. Recommended to We recommend loose coconut fiber substrate. That's what I use. I use Eco Earth in his right now for it's not bioactive yet. Day and night cycle, lighting and heating. All crested geckos must have a distinct day and night cycle period in their enclosure to maintain their biological rhythms. Crested geckos need at least 8 to 12 hours of daytime and nighttime. Yeah. Habitat maintenance. Daily maintenance should consist of spot cleaning, removing soil, substrate, cleaning their water bowl, thoroughly wiping glass, and cleaning their entire tank. Yes. This one actually wasn't too bad. Other than like the 29 gallon for 3 adults. This one wasn't as bad. I'm assuming the leopard gecko one will be worse. So, yeah. Alright, let's move on to leopard gecko. Lifespan, 7 to 20 years. Leopard geckos live a while. They can live up to like 30 years if you take care of them right. She is 7 right now. Average size, 7 to 10 inches long. Super giant can get up to 10 inches. I'm not sure about a normal one. Normal behavior and interaction. Leopard geckos are calm, very curious, and usually non-aggressive. Do you hear that? I'm being interrupted. Are you done? No. Well, the morning geckos are being stupid right now. Come back. Right, you can stay right there. They're curious, non-aggressive. They are nocturnal. No. They're actually, once I find the word, I'll put it on the screen. They're not actually nocturnal, and they're not actually diurnal. I think it's like crepuscular? I'm not sure. Once I find the word. But it depends on your gecko's personality. Lavender is almost completely nocturnal. Completely nocturnal. Gonna fall. But some leopard geckos be out in the day and the night, and they basically never sleep. She sleeps all day and like half the night, and then comes out at like 2:30 in the morning, probably. Most active at night. Housing adults get together will create a stressful environment to the point of illness. Therefore, they should always be housed separately. What about the crested geckos? Cage temperature, warm side 85 degrees. Basking temps 90, cool side 75. That's actually fair. Her warm side's probably about 80, and then her basking spot inside her hide is like 90. 60 to 75% humidity levels. No. That is way too much. Hers is like 40%, and then you do want to have a humid hide, which is right there somewhere. So when they shed or if they're laying eggs, they can always go in there. Feeding, carnivores, live prey. Leopard geckos strictly eat insects, and they should be offered a variety of different feeders. Yeah, there is leopard gecko diet, but I don't really trust it. Supplements, dust food of calcium, and supplement with vitamin supplements as a rule. A growing juvenile's food should be dusted more often than adults. Dust your geckos, or your gecko's food like every time you feed them. You're not hurting them. Enclosure size. Leopard geckos should have both a cool side and a warm side to allow for body temperature regulation. 20-gallon long tank is ideal. Yeah, I use a 20. A lot of people use a 40. Don't go under 10 if you can. It depends on the personality of your gecko. Like Lavender, she's not the most active, so a 20 is perfect. If your leopard gecko is super active, then I'd get a 40. Okay, substrate. We recommend a shredded aspen bedding. No. Shredded aspen is what's in there, and that stuff is terrible for geckos. Terrible. You cannot regulate the humidity. So for him, he's an arid species. His what am I trying to say? His humidity should be super low. but he does have like a human hide. They can digest that, get impacted. It's just not a good substrate for a gecko of any sorts, or just a tropical species. And I know crested or leopard geckos are not a tropical species, but it's just not a good substrate. Or a reptile carpet. I don't like reptile carpet. I've never tried it. They can get their claws stuck in it and rip their toes out. It gets super gross. UVB lighting. While leopard geckos do not require UVB exposure, it can be beneficial for the gecko's overall health. I would rather give these guys UVB than a crested gecko. Daily maintenance should be consistent with spot cleaning by removing soiled substrate, cleaning water bowl thoroughly, and wiping glass clean. The entire tank should be cleaned thoroughly at least once every month. I clean mine once a week. I like keeping things super clean. Sheddings are cheap. Offering the shed boxes with a moist moss or regular soaking is required. Yeah, this one, I would not use this one. Shredded aspen can seriously damage your leopard gecko. I use these mats. I buy them from Dollar Tree, actually. They're non-stick vinyl mats. They're very easy to clean. You can reuse them. Where are you going? They're super easy to clean. You can reuse them. They're super cheap. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you.